Hello YouTube! Welcome to another episode of Foodie on Keto. How are you all?
Sweetheart, do you have no job other than to stand in front of the camera? I asked you to get some groceries. Where are they?
They are in the fridge, darling. I bought 10 packs of blueberries today just for you.
That's what happens when you send guys to get the grocery. What on earth are we going to do with them?
We are gonna bake a berry and berrylicious blueberry cake.
Low-carb, keto-friendly, moist cake with blueberry filling and topped with blueberry frosting.
Berries all around.
Berrylicious fantasy.
Let's go and fulfill that.
Let's go.
Alright, to begin with the process, I'm gonna throw 250 grams of almond flour in a mixing bowl. To this goes 40 grams of coconut flour, 40 grams of unflavored whey protein, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm gonna give it a very good mix, and once I'm done, I'll keep this aside and move on to the next step. And in my mixing bowl, I'm gonna throw 120 grams of butter at room temperature. To this goes 50 grams of stevia. You can use any sweetener you like. I'm gonna give it a very good mix until it's nice and fluffy. And once the butter is nice and fluffy, I'm gonna throw the almond and coconut flour mix to this, and I'm gonna run the mixer once again. While the dance show is on, I'm also gonna throw 5 egg whites to this. So here goes 5 egg whites, and once the egg whites are completely mixed with the mixture, I am also gonna throw 180 ml of water. Here goes water. Once the water has mixed completely, here goes 180 grams of heavy or thick cream. To this, I'm gonna throw a teaspoon of vanilla extract and give it a good mix. Our batter for the cake is all set. And now I'm gonna spread the batter gently and equally into 2 of the 21 inches cake pans, which are layered with the parchment papers, and this will go in the oven at 180 for around 25 minutes. Our cakes are done in sharp 27 minutes. I'm gonna let them cool and move on to the next step. And the next step is to prepare the blueberry jam. So here goes 60 ml of water in a pan on low heat. To this goes 75 grams of fresh blueberries, 20 grams of stevia, and 30 grams of fresh lemon juice. I'm gonna bring this mixture slowly to a boil, and in between I'll make sure that I crush or smash the blueberries. And once the blueberries are completely smashed and mixed with water, here goes 1/3 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and we are going to give it a very good mix. I'll let this mixture cook for another 2 minutes, and mixture or the sauce or jam should have thickened up by then. This is exactly how it looks like. I'll let this cool and move on to the next step. Alright, for the blueberry creamy filling, I'm gonna throw 300 grams of thick or heavy cream in my mixing bowl, and to this I'm gonna add 20 grams of stevia. We are going to give it a good whisk until it forms soft peaks. And once the soft peaks are formed, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 180 grams of cream cheese, and zest of one fresh lemon to this, and give it a good mix once again. There's no blueberry cake without fresh blueberries, so here goes 300 grams of fresh blueberries, and I'm gonna mix it gently. Our creamy layer for the blueberry cake is all set, and now is the method of integration. Now I'm gonna gently throw the blueberry jam we prepared before and spread it all around. Once this is done, I'll throw the creamy layer or the blueberry creamy stuffing on top of this and spread it as well. And on top of this goes the second layer of cake, and this goes in the fridge for 30 to 40 minutes. Time to prepare the blueberry frosting. Patience might. Alright, for the blueberry frosting, here goes 60 grams of fresh blueberries in my blending bowl, and I'm gonna give it a good blend. Once this is done, I'm gonna keep this aside and move to the next step. Now I'm gonna throw 120 grams of butter at room temperature. To this goes 250 grams of cream cheese, 40 grams of stevia, and 180 grams of heavy or thick cream. And to this I'm gonna add the blueberry blend we just prepared, and we are going to give it a good mix. And our blueberry frosting is all done. And once the cake is out of the fridge after 30 to 40 minutes of cooling, I'm gonna gently spread the blueberry frosting on top and the sides, and this goes in the fridge again for 30 to 40 minutes. Do we still need to wait? No might. Just cut the cake and throw it in your belly. Like I always do, I would again advise you for the portion controls. Ah, yum. Enjoy. And if you want to fulfill your fantasies, you need to click here to subscribe. Let's go.